The morning sun poured molten gold over the New York skyline, yet inside Nathan Hayes' heart, there was only darkness. The low hum of his aging black sedan filled the silence as he drove through gleaming streets toward the Grand Cartwright mansion, home to one of the city's wealthiest families. Nathan had no real reason to be there. Once he'd been a respected Secret Service agent, a man trusted with lives that shaped nations, but tragedy had rewritten his story. After his wife's fatal accident, grief drowned his purpose. He lost his job, his confidence, and nearly himself. Now, he was just another man behind a steering wheel, a single father raising his 6-year-old daughter, Lily, and trying to survive one day at a time. He believed he'd already faced life's harshest blows, but fate had other plans, waiting for him that morning beyond the mansion's iron gates. Before we continue, if you believe in kindness, second chances, and stories that touch the soul, please take a moment to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Stories of Kindness. Your support helps us keep telling stories of compassion and hope that make the world a little softer. That day, Nathan was booked for a one-day private assignment to drive a guest to a high-profile charity gala at the city's most elegant hotel. His client? Olivia Cartwright, a billionaire heiress known for her grace, beauty, and a will of iron. She was accustomed to chauffeurs bowing, cameras flashing, and admirers whispering her name. But Nathan wasn't one of them. He remained calm, polite, and professional, distant but steady. When Olivia stepped into his car in a silver gown that shimmered like moonlight, the air felt charged, quiet but electric. She said little, though her eyes often met his in the rearview mirror, curious about the man who treated her like just another passenger. At the hotel, the ballroom glowed with chandeliers and champagne, laughter and secrets. Nathan stood near the exit, silent and watchful, a shadow among glittering elites. Old habits never die. His instincts as an agent still lived under his skin, and something about the night didn't feel right. The waiters moved too precisely. One of them, a tall man with a thin scar across his hand, kept his gaze locked on Olivia. When Olivia took the stage to speak about a charity in her late father's name, the crowd applauded warmly. The scarred waiter approached her table, subtly replacing her drink. Nathan's eyes narrowed. A sharp chemical scent drifted in the air, faint but wrong. And when Olivia raised the glass to her lips, something deep inside Nathan roared. "Move!" He surged through the crowd. Guests turned in shock as the quiet driver sprinted toward the stage. In one breathtaking moment, he seized Olivia's wrist and pulled her close, his lips brushing hers in what looked like a scandalous kiss. The glass slipped from her hand and shattered. The crowd gasped. Cameras flashed, but that moment had nothing to do with romance. It was survival. Nathan had seen the deadly powder along the rim of her glass. In that split second, he wiped her lips clean with his sleeve, shielding her from inhaling or swallowing poison. Chaos erupted. Security swarmed in. The tainted drink was confiscated, and the scarred waiter vanished into the panicked crowd. Later, when toxicology confirmed Nathan's suspicion, headlines exploded. Single father driver saves heiress in shocking gala scene. But heroism came at a cost. The media twisted the story into scandal. Some claimed Olivia had staged it for attention. Nathan was accused of crossing boundaries, and promptly fired. Once again, the man who had taken bullets for a president was branded as reckless and desperate. Days later, as Nathan packed boxes in his tiny apartment, trying to stay strong for Lily, a soft knock came at the door. It was Olivia. No diamonds, no designer gowns, just jeans, a sweater, and eyes filled with remorse. "You saved me," she whispered, "and I let them ruin you for it." She offered him a job, her personal security driver, a second chance. Pride made him hesitate, but sincerity melted his resistance. He accepted, not for wealth, but for redemption. Weeks turned into months. Nathan drove Olivia to meetings, hospitals, and charity events where she funded treatment for children with cancer. Behind the fame, he saw a woman burdened by loneliness, someone who had everything except peace. And Olivia saw in Nathan, a man who'd lost everything, yet still lived with quiet kindness. Their friendship grew gently, naturally. She visited Lily, brought small gifts, helped with school. For the first time since his wife's death, Nathan saw his daughter laugh freely. But the past doesn't stay quiet. One evening, driving home from another fundraiser, a car slammed into theirs. Nathan reacted instantly, steering into danger to shield Olivia and Lily. When he woke up in a hospital bed, arm broken but heart beating, Olivia sat beside him, holding Lily's hand. Tears shimmered in her eyes. "You risked your life for me again," she whispered. He smiled faintly. "That's what you do for family." From that moment, their bond became unbreakable. Olivia publicly defended him, revealing the truth about the gala. The world turned its gaze, and this time, in admiration, headlines called him a hero. Donations flooded into her foundation. Nathan became head of her security team. The man who once lived in shadows now guarding light. But their story wasn't about romance. It was about redemption, courage, and kindness. Olivia no longer saw him as just a protector. He was a reminder that compassion and bravery could live in the same heart. And Nathan saw her not as an heiress, but as a woman who rediscovered her humanity through kindness. On a bright spring morning, Nathan took Lily to a park built by Olivia's foundation. Laughter filled the air, sunlight danced on the grass, and Olivia stood beneath a tree, watching with a gentle smile. Not as a billionaire, but as a friend who had found a family she never expected. That day, Nathan realized something profound. The greatest rescue of his life wasn't the one he gave her. It was the one she gave him. If this story touched your heart, please like, share, and subscribe to Stories of Kindness so we can keep spreading tales of hope, compassion, and second chances. And tell us below, what would you have done if you were in Nathan's place that night? Because sometimes, one brave act of kindness can change not just one life, but two souls forever.